Fortunately, these openings let light through. A crank? I wonder if you could pull something up with it. Really? Even more of that burning stuff?
Oh, I think that's a pyre. Not good.
What on earth do you use a pyre like that for?
I don't think you want to know.
Whoa, this is truly disgusting. There's no way I'm putting my hand in there. Hello, man on stilts. I'm Talorel.
Joffrey, the lamplighter.
What do you do here? And why are you running around on those long poles?
I am the lamplighter here in Heaven's Hope. Every night, I go up and down the streets and light the candles when dusk falls. And when the wind blows them out, then I light them again. Naturally, I wear the stilts to help me reach the lanterns.
Do you maybe have a flame for me?
A flame? Joffrey has matches. They burn quite well. Here, you can keep the box.
I'll be going then.
Ah, yes. The laboratory of a true inventor. Your chances of flying again seem to be looking up.
Although whether or not the stuff this guy builds really works is probably a completely different question.
A bottle? Unfortunately, I can't decipher the label, but the skull and crossbones are pretty straightforward.
Who is there?
I'm an angel. Fear not.
Why should I be afraid? You don't look scary. And really, an angel? That's silly.
But I am an angel.
Anyone can say that. However, angels have been defined quite clearly.
They have?
Of course. Angels are A, metaphysical, B, transcendent, and C, absolute. And I'm not getting that impression of you, my boy.
Huh? I beg your pardon? What? Why are angels metaphysical?
Angels are, unlike us human beings, not subject to physical laws. Hence the metaphysical. This makes them immortal, for example.
But I am immortal, because I am an angel.
Humbug. Anyone could say that. But I am a man of science, dedicated to the search for truth. As such, I can only accept tangible evidence.
How are angels transcendent?
Angels are transcendent. That's self-explanatory, really. They're capable of perceiving things we humans cannot.
I see.
That means, for example, that they can contact all living beings and, to some extent, affect them.
I can speak with animals and plants.
Humbug. Anyone could say that. But I am a man of science, dedicated to the search for truth. As such, I can only accept tangible evidence.
Angels are absolute? What is that supposed to mean?
Angels are absolute, the opposite of relative. Angels exist and act beyond causal chains.
Huh?
Angels can perform miracles. Every child knows that.
But I can't perform miracles. I revived this obese mouse, for example.
After you almost killed it.
Hush, Azael.
Humbug. Anyone could say that. But I am a man of science, dedicated to the search for truth. As such, I can only accept tangible evidence.
I'll be going then. Very well. Then I'll just drink this poison. Oh my.
Who is there?
It's me, the angel.
Yes, yes. Of course you are.
I can prove that I am. Meta, whatever you said. I am immortal. I drank that poison over there and I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'll admit I've been better. But then again, I drank deadly poison and I'm still alive.
Holy Paracelsus! That was hydrogen cyanide. You can't run around drinking cyanide.
I can, because immortal.
Well, so you're metaphysical, but are you also absolute and transcendental?
I'll be going then.
Great!
Hey, everything all right?
No!
What? Why not?
Flowers in the garden. Even the poorest people can afford them now. 20 kinds of roses, tulips and daffodils, but no cacti. So I have to stick it out here with this scientist.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't lie to me. You're just like the old man. Are you just after my needles too?
Your needles?
I used to live outside on the balcony, but now he abuses me, uses me as a notice holder, just pins his notes on my needles. Talk about degrading.
Uh-huh.
Who is there?
It's me, the angel.
Yes, yes. Of course you are.
I am transcendent. I can prove it. I spoke to your cactus.
What?
Your cactus told me that you always abuse it at night by using it as a pincushion for sticking all your notes on. It's not at all impressed. Although I don't believe that this cactus could even be impressed.
Yes, that does sound like my cactus, all right. There's no other way you could know that. Fine, then. I guess you are transcendent. But are you also absolute?
I can prove that I'm absolute. I performed a miracle.
And what miracle have you performed, if I may ask?
I got your grumpy cactus to bloom against its will.
Yes, I saw that. It has never done that before. This really is a miracle. So you really are absolute. Unbelievable. So you're metaphysical, transcendent, and absolute. That can only mean you actually are an angel. Great Scott! If you are an angel, that changes simply everything. If this proposition is true, then what consequences will that have for the consistency of my entire statement system? Where do I stand? And how does this affect my explanandum? And my explanans, for that matter?
I think somebody's world is collapsing.
Oh dear.
Excuse me, but is everything in order?
Yes, in some sort of order at any rate. Obviously a completely different order than I had previously assumed. But there you are.
I'm Talarel, by the way.
Yes, yes. Welcome, Talarel, the angel.
What is this Inquisition, anyway?
Well, one day this fanatical, completely insane nun Greta appeared here and proclaimed that she was reinstating the Inquisition in order to put an end to the blasphemous hustle and bustle rampant in this city. Constable McCullum, The old Irishman who managed the district was absolutely delighted. Up until then, no one had really taken him seriously, and everyone here pretty much did what they wanted. So he joined her cause, and now things are a proper mess.
Why is it a problem that this nun Greta has reinstated the Inquisition? Isn't she ensuring law and order by doing so?
Well, she's ensuring her view of law and order at any rate. For example, she reintroduced prohibition, which means that the pub is not allowed to sell any alcohol. Ask Josie, the landlady, what she thinks, or any of the other residents of Heaven's Hope.
But isn't it a good thing when people aren't allowed to drink alcohol?
You know, lad, life as a human is pretty tough. We live, suffer, and die. A bit of joy and frolicking is necessary from time to time to help endure it all. Especially since Greta, if you ask me, only prohibits all these pleasures so that she can better control the inhabitants of Heaven's Hope. God only knows what that woman's problem is.
Now that we've cleared the whole angel question, I need to return to heaven and I have to fly to do so. However, my wings broke during my crash and Bill said that you might be able to help me fly.
Yes, makes sense.
So, can you help me fly now?
Yes, of course. Theoretically, at any rate. Practically, however, there has been a small setback. Come along, I'll show you. This is the kind of thing you were talking about, isn't it? I'd be honored if you were to try it out.
I don't know. What is it?
This is a flying machine, or at least it almost became one. For years I studied aerodynamics and aerostatics, occupied myself with the theories propounded by Leonardo, Baerblinger, and Cayley. I pored over my calculations, hammered and worked night and day. And then, one day, those lunatics burst in here and just ruined everything.
Greta?
Yes, blabbered something about blasphemy, and if God had wanted people to fly, he would have given them wings.
Sounds familiar.
And then she threatened to have me arrested for heresy and simply confiscated the blueprint. My masterpiece, the culmination of years of work and sacrifice.
Oh,
And without the blueprint, I can't continue work on the flying machine.
that's definitely not good. Do you have any idea of how Greta knew about the blueprint and the flying machine?
I haven't the faintest idea. Either I was too conspicuous or someone betrayed me. She suddenly appeared in my laboratory doorway, babbled something about heresy, and confiscated the blueprint. But I don't think she knows anything about the flying machine in the hidden room at the back. I'm relatively certain, for otherwise she would surely have had it destroyed.
Do you have any idea what she wants with the blueprint and how we might be able to get it back?
I don't know. Maybe she's keeping it under lock and key somewhere. But everyone in Heaven's Hope is curious to a fault. Someone is certain to have seen what Greta did with the blueprint.
Can't I just go to Greta and ask for the blueprint?
Are you deaf, lad? She's out of her mind. Completely cuckoo. She's totally fanatical. And in her opinion, she has a monopoly on the truth and the sacred law on her side. You cannot simply march up to her and ask her for the blueprint. She'll have you in the pillory for heresy before you can blink.
Oh,
No. We need to tackle this more wisely. If you want to fly, we need that blueprint back. And if we want to have that blueprint back, you will need to find a witness who saw what they did with it after they marched out of here.
Very well. Then I'll look for a witness who saw what Greta did with the blueprint. I'll just be going then.
Wait, I have something for you. If you want to find out where the blueprint is, you will have to keep an orderly record of the information. Here's a notebook for you. That way, you will always have an overview of your current informational situation.
Thanks. That's really nice. Yeah, nice.
Does Talarel even know how to write?
Hush, Azael. Of course Talarel can write. You can, can't you?
So that's the flying machine I'm supposed to fly back to heaven in? I honestly don't have the slightest idea of what that means. A bunch of stuff. What am I supposed to do with that? Fascinating. The ropes are probably for the flying machine as well. Any chance of a bit of help here?
You have to find someone who saw what Greta did with the blueprint.
An old wooden bucket. Well, hello there, small human.
Small human? What kind of bilge are you talking?
Isn't that what you are? A small human?
Of course! But who says it like that? Small human. That's really weird.
I am...
Talarel, seriously? In the middle of the city? Right next to the pyre?
I'm new in town and still not very familiar with the way things work here. By the way, my name is Talarel. What's yours?
I'm Marla.
Hello, Marla. What do you do?
I watch the people here in Heaven's Hope. Pretty funny.
Why is that so funny?
Because they do some pretty strange things and think that no one notices.
Do you sit here on the wall a lot?
Yes, every day, really.
Have you seen that Greta do anything strange around here lately?
She's always doing strange things.
I mean something particularly strange, like coming out of Bloomford's house with a blueprint.
Yes, that's right. There was something.
Will you tell me what they did with the blueprint?
Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
I mean, nope.
So what do I have to do to get you to tell me what Greta has done with the blueprint?
That one is quite the snotty little miss.
Azael. Although, you might be right this time.
Oh, come on, tell me. What do I have to do to get you to tell me what I want to know?
Right then. Let's get down to brass tacks. If you want to know what Greta did with Bloomford's blueprint, well, that's some pretty volatile information.
Oh, boy.
With that kind of information, you would have me over a barrel. Anyone passing on information in Heaven's Hope very quickly runs into problems with the Inquisition. And normally, I try to avoid the Inquisition's attention.
How can I prove to you that you can trust me?
I know. Bring yourself down to my level.
I beg your pardon?
Break the law. Then I'll know that I can trust you and that you're not just some sanctimonious Mr. Clean. And besides, then I'd have something against you, just in case.
And how can I do that?
You have to prove to me that I can trust you. So, figure out a way to break the law. It's not like it's really all that hard in Heaven's Hope now, with all the new rules here.
Oh, wow. This should be interesting.
Say, Marla, may I borrow your slingshot for a bit?
Just like that? No, I need it. But maybe you have something exciting to trade for it.
Here, I have an original honey-bred firefly lamp. And it's even as good as new.
Good idea. Yes, I'll take it. Here's my slingshot.
The Last Supper.
Seems to be the name of this pub.
A sign. It says here, attention, grimacing prohibited. Anyone found contorting their face in an obscene manner and or inciting others to contort their own through invitation or shenanigans will be issued a warning for disorderly conduct. I don't have the faintest idea what this sign is trying to tell me.
They're all mad around here.
An old pump. The lantern is out. Presumably, Joffrey will come by soon and light it again. Seems to be a shop sign, with the initials EC on it. The shop sign bears the letters ML and has a dragon on it. I wonder what that means.